Chat. Like to wait until I go live, right when the 30-second countdown is about to end before I clear my throat and get ready to talk for 2 hours. What's up, everybody? Good morning. It's 10:04 a.m. Oh, wow. BK is already in his car. I didn't even notice you over there, BK. Are you ready to go? Do you want an introduction? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Dude. Look at the face.
I'm shaving. It looks terrible.
Why are you such a fucking loser?
Join stream immediately. Why are you such a fucking bitch, dude?
What like I don't understand. Why are you like, no, I'm shaving? Listen, you actually look like you know what you're talking about.
Okay.
When you shave the beard, it looks like you're trying too hard to know what you're talking about. Are you doing this in all seriousness? Because we got Pickett in the Park coming up here pretty soon, and you're going. I don't know if people know that. You're in. Thumbs up.
I haven't, but I'll be there.
You haven't what?
They haven't put any graphics up of me, but I'll be there.
BK, yeah, Pickett doesn't know BK's a needy bitch. You're gonna need a.
No, I truly could not care any less. I don't think anyone's going because of me.
No, I don't know that anybody's even going because of me. But it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. But I was just curious, are you growing your beard out in preparation? No.
It's honestly mostly like if I'm not doing anything on the weekend, I won't shave. But if I'm like doing something, I'm going out, I want to look good, I'll shave.
Interesting. Okay. So this is very much like your lazy, don't give a fuck look. I think it's better than your I'm trying to go out and snag look. But anyways, good to see you. No, what do you have on? Is that your go-to Wednesday golf shirt?
You know, it was funny because I've worn this on a bunch of streams, but I have 2 golf rounds this weekend, and I only had 3 polos in my closet. So I was like, I guess I'm going Masters again, even though I always wear this.
Yeah, you do. Look, it's okay. I just observe and I notice it.
No,
yeah, it's a good shirt. You haven't beaten it to a pulp yet in terms of like worn it too much to where it's like, all right, can you put on a different shirt? No, I like it. You have 2 rounds of golf this weekend?
Yeah, I'm playing tomorrow and I'm playing Sunday.
Are you working tomorrow? Or are you taking off?
No, I took because my cousins have been hawking me to play with me, and the funniest thing is they're both married and have kids. And one of my cousins like, yeah, I can't play on the weekends and I have to be done by 6 p.m. And to tell that to a young single guy, I was quite chuffed with it. Just could not stop laughing. You got to be home by 6 for bedtime. Can't play on the weekends. Like, all right, dude. Like, I guess I literally can play anytime I want, but enjoy your family.
Yeah, you and I, even though I'm much older than you, you and I still align. I don't know that that's necessarily anything that I should be proud of, but it is like, come on, man, you have kids and responsibilities. Get your ass out there and
get on the golf course with me.
Get the fucking golf in. Get your priorities straight.
So we got to set something up, okay?
Who's got to set something up?
We got to set something up for golf soon.
Oh, like we should golf.
Me and you playing golf.
Yeah, and I think Kyle should come too. Is Kyle a good golfer?
Kyle's golf game is definitely a big point of conversation in some of our group chats, but he's been grinding and he's been getting better.
Do you think that I could beat him?
I genuinely think it would be a very good match.
So again,
Kyle can blow up on holes, but he can also like play really well. I know that's like very common, but I think it'd be a great match, you versus Kyle.
Yeah, and you would have to caddy for me, or is that unfair?
If you committed to keeping the hybrid in the bag, you could beat Kyle.
Yeah, I went to the range. Did you watch the video of my swing?
I did. Did you get my comment or no?
No, you said something about Chris Kirk. I have no idea what that means.
Chris Kirk has probably like the best tempo and swing on the PGA Tour.
Oh, so that was a compliment.
It was a joke. Like, you didn't look like Chris Kirk, but like I always comment, is that Chris Kirk?
Let me ask you a question. All right, I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay, so someone told me to stand closer to the ball. I don't know if you remember that. I feel like I'm too upright. So I was trying to stick my ass out and like hunch over it a little bit. But I have a question for you. Okay. Two questions. On the backswing, my left shoulder, I'm trying to keep my like chin over it, right? Like I don't want to go like this. Like you want your chin over your left shoulder. Is that something that you focus on or not really?
Never have once thought about my left shoulder and my chin.
What do
Truly.
you think about when you go back?
Not
Arms?
much at all. I just swing like not even like I'm not trying to be a dick or anything.
That's
Like
okay.
I like you should not have that many swing thoughts in your head when you're swinging a club. Yeah, maybe if I go to the range, I'm focusing. Like when I'm actually playing golf, I'm not like let me get this here and do this. Like
No, I understand, but I'm at the range and I'm not good and I'm trying to like make a plan when I'm out there and work on things. Is that something to work on?
not really. I think some of the comments were saying you overswing, where I
Yes.
struggle with it, where the club doesn't need to be here.
Yeah.
It could be here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yes.
So I think focusing on shortening your backswing and only having the club up to here, maybe head high, and then swinging could probably help. But I understand it's harder to do because I overswing as well.
Yeah. And I said that I compare it to Rom. Like Rom looks like he has a short backswing. So I
And he
try
hits
to,
the ball 320.
yeah. And I can too. I can crank that shit. Probably
Yeah,
better club speed.
I genuinely like you really only have a massive miss with your driver. Like
Yeah.
if you just commit to hitting 3 woods and hybrids, like you can play solid golf.
Do you think, last question now on the follow through, what I realized is when I, what?
It's just too much thoughts, but I understand you're trying to
I'm
get.
asking two fucking questions in a game of physics that's like the hardest in the world, and you're telling me this is too much. Can you just listen to the question, stop being so difficult, and just answer it? On the follow through, I feel like I end like this is my follow through, like over my shoulder too much. I'm trying to stand upright. You know, do you ever try to focus? Like you look at Joaquin Neiman, I've always noticed this from him. When he's done with a swing, he's like standing like he's like straight up, like back arched out. I'm like kind of angled. Do you ever think about that? You don't think about anything, apparently. You think about fuck all. What do you think about? Cartoons? What's going through your fucking brain? Ren and Stimpy?
Like I need to see more of your swing to think about the follow through. If
God, for
you're
fuck's sake.
if you're trying to like finish high and right, like I don't know, I don't think that's very important.
All
Like
right, all right, all right. Listen, you know what you're doing? You ever seen fucking I Love You Man where Paul Rudd's out there on the surfboard and he's like, oh, you got to do nothing. Like that's how he's telling people to surf. That's what you're doing to me right now. I understand you want a clear mind and you don't want to overthink it. I get that. But there are little points to getting your
yeah,
golf game right.
I'm down to have
Do we lose BK?
FaceTime.
Okay. You cut out.
Hello?
Yeah,
I'm
you're
down
good.
to have a more nuanced conversation about this over FaceTime, not here.
Okay, fine. It's fucking 10:12. Sorry. Anyways, I just got fired up because we were talking about golf.
No, it's hard for me to know what you're talking about.
Yeah. No, I get it. I really know what the deal is. You don't want to give the wrong pointer while people
No,
are watching you and then criticize you like BK might not actually know golf. But I will
that's,
vouch you're the best caddy I've ever seen.
again, I think I help.
We got some challenges with the connection, but we're gonna power through.
Am I not okay?
Okay, let me explain. You're okay, and then you freeze for like 2 seconds, and then you come back.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll fire through. All right, BK, talk to me real quick, not about the Wyndham Championship just yet. Where are we in the golf season? Are we like 80% done?
We're like 95% done.
Oh my God.
Went fast.
Does this feel like your Hail
Yeah,
Mary?
it's I've been thinking about it. It is funny that you did this last year. And I take it way more seriously and bet a lot more, so it's not really comparable. Yeah, it's on my mind. I would like to hit one, but I know that like, if I don't, no one's really, I'm not gonna get that much hate.
Yeah, but like your ego. You could be honest. My ego.
Honestly, like I'm not even like I wish I could do like, oh, I've had a bunch of bad breaks. Like I really like have had like 4 or 5 like runner ups. Like that's not that crazy. Like I just haven't had a good year. Like it's random. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I know. Everybody cools off. Everybody goes cold. I'm in it right now. I've been in a very long winter. I feel like Game of Thrones. But I will say though, you could go 5 years without hitting a golf outright. You're still the golf guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
and people still follow, like people still listen to the pod. Like it is what it is. Like I'm upset because like I'm fine with money, but it's just like yeah, I've lost a lot of money that
Yeah.
I've not lost.
I tracked my wagers, and you said I'll never track my golf wagers because you'd rather not know. And 2 years ago, I won 70 units, which I'm 100 unit betters. $100 better is so that was $7,000, and then I lost all of it continuing to bet golf. Pressed a little bit, took a couple of top 20s that didn't cash, top 10s that didn't cash. Shout out Colin Morikawa, but it's a bitch. At the end of the day, though, it's very very fun. Um, what are you? Okay, so talk to me about the course. We're 95%
So
done.
I feel like the Big 12's wide open this year. I think, with Oklahoma leaving, um, obviously Arizona State won last year. I think they're gonna fall off. I really like Kansas State in the Big 12. They're bringing back a lot of offensive
You
linemen.
studied. You studied. You studied for this fucking bit. You studied for it. You actually know. I
I
couldn't.
was like, how much? Wait, who left the Big 12? Was it Oklahoma?
Yeah, Oklahoma went to the SEC. Give me
Let's
one more team.
go.
Give me one more team. Come on. Big one. Big one. Big
I
one.
know. Texas Tech? No,
Ah,
they're in
Texas.
Texas. Okay. All right. Fine. All right.
Good
Fine.
job. Good job. No beef. No beef. Good job.
No, Wyndham is classic short positional golf course. Let me give you the winners. There's a common theme. Tom Kim, Lucas Glover, Aaron Rye, Kevin Kisner, Webb Simpson, Henrik Stenson, Jim Herman, Siwoo Kim. These are all short positional guys. These are all accurate drivers that are good iron players that can get hot on Bermuda greens. This is not, an overthink it week. Bombers don't really have an advantage here. You got to club down off the tee. You got to get hot with your irons. You got to get hot with the putter. Doesn't really matter what you do off the tee.
Okay. I think my approach to this would probably be, who is a guy that you feel like is due for a win? This is the due play. Why did you just did something really weird with your eyebrows?
Yeah, you can say that every week.
No, you can't. No, you can't, because we're running out of time. And it's like, who's the guy that's going to get one? He's
Well, this is the thing you don't even know is that only the top 70 get into next week. So big motivation factor at play because the next 2 weeks are the FedEx Cup playoffs.
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
Well, it technically does because a lot of people are saying, oh, he's 80th in the FedEx Cup. If he gets inside the top 70, he gets to St. Jude, which is a big payout.
Yeah. So
So that's the same shit.
I'm not, but you're acting like I'm saying people are going to go into this tournament not caring to win. My assumption is everybody's going to go into this tournament wanting to win. I'm talking about guys who feel ripe for a win, ready, like popcorn in a microwave, getting ready to pop. Who's the guy? Because I'll tell you what, BK, you turned him down. I was on Kitayama 2 weeks ago, and I said, Kitayama, he feels like he's due for a win. You said not a serious golfer.
I probably said that.
I actually don't know that you said that, but I just put words in your mouth.
Well, let's take the tape because I never in a million years would have bet Kitayama last week. Genuinely, never in a million. You could have gave me 30 wagers, I never would have bet him.
And that's fine because you did not take him seriously, but he was playing good golf. You didn't take Ben Griffin seriously. He's playing good golf. Hey, how about Sammy Steves? He was up there, been playing good golf.
Did you bet him?
I almost did, but you told me not to. You said he's not a serious golfer.
Erroneous on both counts.
I'm just kidding. No, okay. I'll tell you right now. I know who the winner is.
Who?
It's Siwoo Kim.
I have no beef with the Siwoo Kim bet. Don't look at his
Kim.
recent results or his recent putting because it's fucking awful.
Okay, I have another winner. Actually, no, I don't think. Yeah, Bobby Mack.
I don't think it's a good course for him.
Okay, how about this? Did you have anything else you want to talk about with the
No, I mean I think like it's a Brian Harmon course. Like it's Kevin Kisner. Like it's a short positional spot.
Okay, I have a guy.
Who?
You're telling me that an Alex Smalley can win here?
Alex, probably one of the most gutless golfers on the entire PGA Tour.
I could not agree more.
Okay.
He's a fucking loser inside and out. But you're telling me Jim Herman can win here?
He won like 500 to 1, one of the biggest long shots in PGA Tour history.
Bro, Alex Smalley. Oh my God, Pearson Cootie. Why are you making this fucking face?
Okay. Alex Smalley also, he's a North Carolina guy. It's a home game for him. So add that to your model, okay?
I'm going to tell you
Pearson
right now.
Cootie, I'm out. Pearson Cootie, no. Last week was his week. This isn't a good golf course for him. Pearson Cootie is dead this week. But Smalley, sure. He has no chance to win, but if you want to bet him, you can.
I have a take. I don't know that you're going to like it or dislike it, but as good as Matt Fitzpatrick has been, because I've been on Matt Fitzpatrick. He was my...
Some say you invented Matt Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, well, some would say that, but some would also say, oh, Degen, did you single bullet Matt Fitzpatrick 2 units top 20 for content? You and a burner account in my DMs and the bet fucking cash. Thank you very much. Some would say that. I identified Matt Fitzpatrick playing very well. However, I'm going to tell you this. Even if he might win this tournament, even if he goes out there and Scotty Scheffler's thing, I don't even know why you're laughing. I haven't even said the punchline yet.
I know what the punchline is.
I don't respect a Matt Fitzpatrick bet here. I don't like that.
You don't think he's going to win?
No, it's not. You're not listening to what I just said. Even if he wins, he could win. He could go out there and Scotty Scheffler. Zero FOMO. I will not be on Matt Fitzpatrick. You can't take Matt Fitzpatrick at a course like this. End of the year, you got to take some other guys. Do you agree or disagree?
I don't feel as strongly about it as you, but I wouldn't bet Fitz here.
Okay. You like Aaron Rye, don't you? You love the two-glove bandit.
I actually think Aaron Rye has a negative chance to win.
Wow. I didn't expect to hear you say that.
He's in way worse form. He's half the price. No, Aaron Rye's not winning this week. Feel pretty strongly about that.
The Players' Championship leaderboard is typically a solid place to source some candidates. Quantitative eating is a very sharp golf bettor. I don't know how you feel about that.
That'll be fair.
Rising says Bhatia winning. We have a lot of Bhatia love in this chat.
Yeah, I mean, I was on actually last week. He was in the final group and he was terrible. I worry about the driver here. He's been terrible here. I'm gonna. Typically I like to see things out, but I'm fine hopping off Akshay.
Okay. A couple other guys. Ben Griffin, 25. Keegan, 25. Spieth, 30. Hilarious. Got any thoughts on those guys?
Yeah, I think Ben Griffin, he fell off a little bit, but this is technically a good course for him, and he's played well here.
Okay.
But I don't know. I would not bet Ben Griffin this week. Keegan, dead. He's not winning. Spieth, flying under the radar a little bit. So if that's a reason to bet somebody that they're flying under the radar and no one's talking about it, then it's Spieth.
Oh, wait. On that note, who's most tipped?
Nico Echeverria.
Oh my God. Is that just because he's like a respected slapdick golfer?
Well, he's like a model guy, and he's won twice. And this guy, PGA Tout, wrote him up, and he always hits the Wyndham, so everyone bet him. But it makes sense.
Well, I think I follow PGA Tout. I think
he's a good guy.
Good
John
people, right? Yeah. I don't know that I have a problem. I don't have a bone to pick. I got something on my mind. I want to ask you about this for a second.
Yeah.
Here's my problem. Listen, I've talked about it. The popular plays, the chalk plays, the model plays, the tip guys, they're hitting. I got no beef with this in golf. I really don't. Honestly, in any sport, okay? I can't tell my elbow from my ass. I can't find a winner. Don't listen to anything I say. But I still am my own person. I have my own brain. I have my own opinions. All right? Walk me through this. How on like Sunday night when Kyle, no disrespect to Kyle, all the model guys get into their software, get into their algorithms, how does everybody land on the same golfer? And in this week, for example, all I hear about from Sunday night to Monday evening is Austin Eckroat. How does something like that happen? And then Austin Eckroat, I mean, I get on my bet tracking apps, I have notifications. People are betting on Austin Eckroat that don't even bet golf. It's like a friend told them, hey, Austin Eckroat is 140, 150 to 1. That's a bad number. He should be this. Go bet him. How does that happen?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question.
Thank you.
I don't necessarily have a answer. I know that Tom and Marty's tweeted out that Eckroat is winning the Wyndham Championship, and he put like $200 on him. So I think that's a factor. He
So
also
he
finished
probably
sixth.
started it, is what you're saying?
He contributed to it, but Austin Eckroat also finished sixth here last year, so anybody can see that the first place any slapdick is going to go is last year's leaderboard. They see he's finished there, and he's been playing pretty solid, and 100-1 on Austin. He won twice last year on a good course fit. Like, yeah, it's a good bet.
I'm not saying it's a bad bet.
Yeah,
Austin,
I'm not saying you're not.
yeah, I just think it's interesting. I'm just wondering, like, can I, can somebody let me in on this fucking website that tells people like, hey, this golfer's 151. He really should be 60
Yeah,
to 1.
it's a lot of group think and FOMO.
Is it like crypto discords and shit, but for golf?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Anyways, just curious. Let's run through the leaderboard. Do you think Hideki Matsuyama has one more in him?
Yeah, I bet him.
You did.
Yeah.
I did not. You could have said DJ and pick one golfer at the top of the leaderboard. BK did not bet on. I would have said Hideki.
Yeah, I mean, the form isn't that bad. He has 2 straight top 20s. He played 3 really good rounds at the Open Championship.
Love Tom and Marty, by the way. Certified mover.
Like, he's been shit here. You got me. But 30-1 on probably the most prolific winner in this field, just no brainer. His form's not that bad. And he's won on shorter courses before, and he's won on Bermuda before.
Okay. Is that your first bet on the board?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Siwoo's my winner. Siwoo 35-1.
No beef.
I'm going to be on Siwoo. All right. Bhatia, we talked about him. Glover, you said he has one here. Jake Knapp, 40.
Glover's been playing well, but I'm out. He could win, though. No
Dude.
real beef with wants to bet him. Knapp, dead. Terrible course for him. Knapp has no chance.
Okay, I was just going to ask you, doesn't it feel like Knapp is due? He's the due guy for a win because he's been playing so well and he's getting so close. But talk some logic into me. You're telling me that I know he's a bomber. This is
His biggest. You're not going to have Jim Herman, Kevin Kisner, Jake Knapp win this golf tournament.
His biggest. It's like Bryson at that one tournament, Scottish Open or some shit, where you're like, this doesn't work for him or something like that. Remember? No.
Sure, I guess. But again, this is a shorter positional course. Jake Knapp's biggest strength is with the driver.
Understood. Why do I like Harry Hall?
He's top 20 basically every single week.
Okay, I think I'm going to be on Harry Hall. My guy Seabez is getting some respect by the odds makers, 48-1.
He opened at 9.
Oh, I just lost you. Your audio went out.
Hello.
Yeah, you're popcorning. That's weird. That's so weird. I don't know what's going on with your phone today. Yeah, try that. Really want to hear what he has to say about Seabez too. This is unfortunate. BK? Okay. We'll see if BK can come back. We'll give it a few seconds. A couple other guys down the leaderboard. Kitayama's 50-1. No, Kitayama's not winning back-to-back weeks. That's not happening. Ryan Gerard? Don't hate it. Don't hate Gerard at 50-1. Ricky Fowler? No, get fucked. 55-1. Get fucked, Ricky Fowler. Oh, I think we got BK. We got 2 BKs in here. Check it out. That's trippy as balls.
Hello.
No, you sound terrible. Let's give it a minute. What the fuck is going on here? Getting invaded by Brian Kushner's. I feel like I'm in the poltergeist. Yep. Nope. Yep. No. Okay. Try that again. Anyways, let's keep running through the board. We'll see if BK can figure his shit out. I don't know what's going on over there. You think we're getting attacked? You guys ever seen Leave the World Behind? Cyber attack? Don't look at who produced that movie. Just kidding. We're not going down the conspiracy theory rabbit hole. We could, but we won't. Ricky Fowler, what did I say about him? Oh, yeah, he can get fucked. Denny McCarthy. I haven't seen Denny McCarthy do anything worth a shit in like 3 years. BK, are you back? No. You know what, though? Sometimes this version of BK is probably as helpful as when he's actually here. Because sometimes you ask BK a question and he won't contribute at all. He'll change his subject or he'll be a total dick fuckface. You know what I mean? Like, hey, BK, can you help me with my fucking golf swing for 5 seconds? I really got to see more before I comment on the fucking situation. Shut up. Cam Young, 55-1. No. JT Poston, maybe. I don't know. Isn't that Tom and Marty's guy? Tom and Marty, are you still in here? Adam Scott, 55-1. Sam Stevens. There's so many guys that are 55 and 50-1. Sam Stevens. I love Sam Stevens. I don't know why. I just been on him like 6 times this year and he hasn't won. So I've done nothing but lose money. But BK might be back.
Hello?
You sound good.
Yeah, I
Let's
use
go.
the StreamYard app.
You didn't do that before?
No, I just joined it. But
Nice.
your shit was it's fine. It's
Okay. All right. Can we go back to
I'm on
okay.
Novak.
Okay. Andy Noves, the guy that comment. Is this a bias play because he comments?
No,
and
I
you?
think it's just a good course for him.
Okay. I'm sorry. No to Seabass at 48?
No. Okay. He's never won on the PGA Tour, so.
I understand that. Danny McCarthy, 55-1. What happened?
He's never won on the PGA Tour.
So okay, you're telling me at a golf course where fucking Kevin Kisner, Jim Herman, all these other idiots win, you're hard out on anybody who's not won before. That's what you're telling me.
I just think like these guys are in their 30s and they've never won and they're not in that good form. Like I'm not going to go out of my Seabass is in good form. But no, I'm good on a guy like that.
Dude, Tom and Marty is great. I think Tom and Marty might be one of the elite golf Twitter follows, by the way. No on Posty. Putter is dead. Still bet him, of course. You're not getting me this time, Snide. All right, Sung JM, 60-1. Tell me he has a pulse here.
I know you never would, but you should look at his iron stats. He hasn't gained on approach in like 50 starts. It's like truly remarkable.
Where do I go to look at iron stats?
Data Golf.
Okay, if I go to Data Golf.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, I'm on. Whoa. This website is overwhelming.
It's awesome. Just in the top right corner, type in Sung JM.
All right. Okay. Sung JM. So this is where everybody goes and fucking nerds out. Look at these charts. I feel like I'm an air traffic controller. Okay.
So can you see his results? What?
Hold on. If I share my screen, you can't see it, can you?
I share it. Scroll down. Look at the approach numbers.
Okay, hold on. Is
Those
that APP?
Strokes gained on approach.
Okay, true strokes gained, APP. This is by tournament, and these are negative?
Correct. Red is bad.
Okay. Yeah, you want to gain strokes, right?
Like, that is so uncommon for a professional golfer to lose that many strokes on approach in that consecutive amount of weeks.
All right, hold on.
Who are you looking up?
I'm looking up Siwoo.
Look at the putter. Look how bad the putter's been.
Oh, this is where you go to see all this? This is where you go?
I just fucking rocked D-Gen's world.
At the end of fucking golf season, what good is all this fucking information going to do for me now?
It's interesting, right?
Yeah, you fuck. I'm ready to nerd out. Let me know when the next fucking Data Golf meetup is. I'm fired up. I'm canceling the rest of the stream. I'm canceling Big 12 talk. I'm looking at these fucking nerd stats. I gotta tell you,
the winner.
I gotta tell you though, I think Siwoo is due for a big bounce back.
Okay, I really truly have no beef with the bet, but the thing about Siwoo is you're basically just betting on him to play well randomly.
That's how I like to live my life, randomly. All right, hold on. In all seriousness, Rico Hoey, Bud Colley, Kevin Yu.
I like Bud Colley the most out of them.
Pearson Cootie, you said no shot. Max McGreevy?
Where the fuck did you get Max McGreevy from? I have the winner this week.
Siwoo Kim.
No, Chris Kirk.
Oh, you just called me Chris Kirk.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Chris
Kirk is winning this golf tournament.
Okay.
Like, straight up, the approach numbers have been great. He's a great Bermuda putter. He's the definition of accuracy off the tee, elite iron player. He fits the mold of a winner here. Chris Kirk is fucking winning this week.
All right, hold on. I'm looking at his stats. Oh, my God.
What?
Strokes gain on approach at the 3M Open plus 1.23. Total plus 1.59. Putting 0.03. I don't know if that's great. He was T2 at the Rocket Classic. This guy can play golf.
I mean, what are we doing here? He's
I'm in on
90 to
Chris
1.
Kirk. In on Chris Kirk, collab of the century.
Wait, that now he's dead, but fuck it.
He's not fucking dead.
No, he's winning. He's winning. I don't give a fuck who's on, and Chris Kirk is winning this guy.
Is he on the tip chart?
Yes. Not super high, though. Again, why the DJ? You have to understand, everyone's looking at the same shit. Chris Kirk, T2 at Rocket, which is a comp. Played well last week. It's a perfect course for him. He's 90 to 1. Like, you think I'm the only fucking dickwit that's going to fucking bet him?
No. I got one more guy. And then I'm going to let you go, okay? Wait, who did you say the winner? Oh, no, you said Chris Kirk, but who else? You're on Novak. You're on Hideki. Who else?
Novak, Hideki. I'm on Eckroat. Shout out Tom and Marty's. And I might be on Nico. I might not be. And I'm on Thorbjorn Olsen after he missed the cut after everyone bet him last week.
That's right up my fucking.
Just kind of like a flop lag. Like, he's a talented player. Like, let's see what happens.
The last person I was going to ask about, because I wouldn't mind taking a few shots. Bo Hostler's not a good golfer anymore?
You could bet him. He won't win. He was first round leader here last year.
Oh, okay. I'll probably be on Bo Haas. Oh no, never mind. I bet him when I was in Vegas and he was doing well, and then he didn't do well anymore. Okay. Last guy, and then we're gonna shut it down. Thigala's not a good golfer anymore.
I think he's dead. Wait, what is Steve D on the odds board?
Who's Steve D?
He's nuts, bitch! Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god!
That doesn't count.
Why not?
You didn't say Steve D's.
Yeah, D. Yeah, you got him, bitch.
No, you said the letter. No. You said D. Steve D. That doesn't count. No, that's not how it works.
The whole chat is saying got him.
The chat is fucking full of brain rot. All they do is just watch brain rot for me. Listen, hold on a second. You said Steve D, not D's. You have to lead it up with D's.
I said D.
No, that's my point. That you can't just say the letter D. You have to say D's.
I understand that, but if I said D's, you would have known. So I didn't say it. I said D, which is close enough.
That's why you knew when I tried to D's you, because it's D's. That's how you do it, D's.
But I still said a made-up golfer, and you repeated his name, and then I said D's nuts.
Does that stand?
Everyone is saying that it counts.
He said no, he doesn't. Got his ass. Got him.
Wait, is this Stay commenting?
Where?
Are you commenting?
I'm not worked up. No, I think that's Steak. I'm not commenting.
No, literally the only reason I even said that is because I was on Steak's profile after he mushed the Grand Slam, and I started scrolling, and I realized that you said you tried to get me with the D's nuts, and someone clipped it, and they got you. So who is that guy that posted that clip?
This guy Snide, he's one of our mods, and he always gets me with like the.
Well, ask him if it counts.
I just did. Snide, does that count? I don't think that counts.
But you believe me that there was a guy in the field named Steve D's.
I know you said D. I was like D'Angelo, DeMarco. I don't know. You said Steve D.
He said it counts. So
it's so stupid. That's dumb. That's dumb. All right, BK, thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
have a great day. We'll see you
coming on my pod next week.
Oh, pod next week, Monday at 8 p.m.
Monday 8 p.m.
I'm there. See you, bro.
See ya.
Thanks for coming on. Peace. All right, Steak.
Hey,
that didn't count, did it?
I think so, but I'm happy to like run it back, but I think it counts.
Okay, so but you kind of understand where I'm coming from. Like, in my opinion, if you D's someone like D's nuts, you have to get them with, did you have D's? And it's like, wait,
he said Steve D.
He just said the letter D.
Steve D.
Yeah, and I said Steve D. He said Steve D's nuts. You kind of see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, but it kind of banged.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Like in retrospect, I'm playing it back in my head. Should I have seen that cut? Like, should I have stopped there? Steve D.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You never see it coming. You literally never see it coming.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's that I don't know why those jokes get me. Do they ever get you?
No, I don't think so, but no one tries.
Did you ever get like Mike Hunt?
Mike Hunt?
Yeah, did you ever get
No,
like did that one get you?
that's a good one. That's a good one because you would really think Mike Hunt would be a golfer.
Yeah. Mike Hunt sounds like a fucking running back from Virginia Tech.
Honestly, Gabe Owners, I feel like that would be like Gabe Owners, I feel like makes sense, Like that's a name that makes sense.
That's funny. Yeah. Gabe Owners.
Oh, you got to guess, Hefe. You got to guess who the player is, even though it's pretty easy.
Good steak jersey today. Who is the player? Oh, who do you got there? Okay, we got Vancouver Grizzlies.
Yep.
You're not gonna have Big Country.
Nah, but I used to. I wish I still had that jersey.
You're not gonna have Zach Randolph.
I wish I did. You know how much I love Zach Randolph?
I think we talked about this. We love Zach Randolph because didn't we get mad like Trent criticized him or something?
Well, I don't think it was Trent, but somebody said like start bench cut, and they cut fucking Zach Randolph like an absolute ball.
No, we misunderstood. Trent was sucking at a basketball thing, and Krabs said you look like Zach Randolph out there. I think that's what
and that's pissed me off for sure. Zach Randolph's mid-range game was undefeated. You weren't stopping him.
Yeah, I loved Zach
Bibby,
Randolph.
yes, sir.
Oh, it's Bibby. You're a big Bibby guy.
Yeah, I'm a big Bibby guy for sure.
Would you say? I'm just wiping my camera real quick. Would you say that if you had to give your top 5 NBA players who are probably not Hall of Famers, so like not Allen Iversons, Jason Williams, Mike Miller, Mike Bibby, are these guys in there?
Are you making them all white on purpose?
No.
Is Jason Williams not going to get in the Hall of Fame? Is Mike Bibby not going to get in the Hall of Fame?
No.
No?
Is he? No.
Never really thought about that. The Hall of Fame's weird these days.
I mean, if LeBron wants him to get in, he'll get in.
Yeah. That's a really good question that I don't know that I'm prepared to fully answer.
Thanks.
Mike Miller is not a Hall of Famer. You're right. Mike Miller's awesome, and I love this part of my take interview.
Need one of those. Yep. Gotta be. Don't think he has any accolades. Me neither. Bibby a better shot than Jay will, but neither should make it. Okay. All right. Steak, it's good to have you ready to go. I saw you were kind of hanging out on Golf Talk. It's one of the last few tournaments of the year. Did you have any takeaways? Are you gonna ride Chris Kirk with us, or was anybody else that you like?
Riding Chris Kirk, of course.
Let's fucking go. Anybody else that you like on the golf tournament this week?
No, I don't even know who the real names were and who are the jokes at this point.
Yeah.
Like Steve, that sounds like almost could be a snide joke.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, it actually could. Like she gave good Eckroat. You know what I mean? That's probably a fucking term for something in Fortnite. Anyways, I think we're probably, let's see. I think we had a good time talking football yesterday.
Yeah, me too.
And if I had to guess, I would assume that the people probably want more football talk. So we discussed how we would approach today's stream. It's Wednesday. It's July 30th. We're getting there. And Steak, I think you and I, we're going to do happy hour tomorrow. And I are going to go get some beers after happy hour. We're going to extend happy hour from YouTube, Pickett's YouTube page to the bar. And then we talked about it. We were like, oh, what time should we meet up? Blah, 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 blah. What's everybody wearing? Just kidding. But there's fucking football on this week.
Yeah. Hall of
That's
Fame.
Crazy. Game. That's crazy. Do you know who's playing? I don't even know who's playing.
Chargers, Lions.
Oh, that should be fun. Is Easton Stick still the backup quarterback?
I have no fucking clue, but I imagine you'll see like a drive of Hendon Hooker probably.
Oh, I love Hendon Hooker. Yeah. Over the longest completion, 34.5 yards.
Trey Lance. Oh my fucking God.
Shut the fuck up. On the Chargers?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this sounds like an over.
I know you see Joey Dumps likes the under because he's on the preseason under train.
What's the preseason under train?
I mean, they just all the games go under in the preseason.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like specifically the Hall of Fame or something that goes under.
No, but I'm sure it does.
Okay. All right. Omari and Hampton going to eat. I don't know that he's going to play that much. You think he'll play that much?
No, I wouldn't think so, but I'm excited to see him.
All right. Well, tomorrow. For now, ladies and gentlemen, it's college football talk. Did you make any baseball wagers, by the way? I made 3. I went 1 and 2, but
I actually didn't.
did you have a nice night off?
Yeah, not really. I made a fucking tweet about betting a grand slam being a stupid bet at -130, and 16 minutes later, Andrew Vaughn hit a grand slam. I felt like you. It was crazy.
Bring it in.
I was like, oh, Brewers got the bases loaded. I'm sure I'm going to look like an idiot online. Boom, Andrew Vaughn grand slam.
Yeah, that was interesting. Also, I mean, the fucking Brewers are just so good. I guess they're not going to stop. They could be one of those teams though, that maybe is peaking too early. You know, that always happens. A team peaks too early. You're saying that. Like,
I don't know if that can necessarily be a thing 100 games into the season. I think the Tigers might have peaked too early.
I think they peaked. Well, then that's a good thing, right? Or no. Wait, I'm confusing myself here. You want to peak at the right time. You want to peak at the right time. Like the Arizona Diamondbacks, when they made their run, they were peaking at the right time towards the end of the season. This is like right after the halfway point. It's like a little too early for when you want to be peaking. But I guess my point is this. Are the Brewers a team that's peaking at the right or wrong time, or are they just good? You know
it's a fair question. Seems like they're good.
Seems like they're good. I took the under in the Tigers game. I don't know why I was doing that. The Tigers beat the absolute piss out of the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks are dead. I bet them to have the most wins in July. They're dead. So sorry about that, Arizona. I took the over in the Cardinals game with the Marlins. It was 5-0. Sandy Alcantara absolutely shoved the Cardinals. Trouble in paradise over there. But then I took the Guardians. And you know what I was thinking in my head? I almost made a tweet about it because for me, that was a deja vu bet. They play the Rockies. You want to know what I said to myself for the Guardians bet?
What?
The Rockies beat the Orioles in game 1 of the series. Do you remember what happened in the next game?
Yeah, 18-0.
Yeah. And I told myself, I was like, I know this shit just happened with Emmanuel Clase, but let's not forget the Guardians have some guys. They got some dudes. And so I was like, I think the Guardians are going to tee off. I think the Rockies are going to do that thing again, deja vu, where they won game 1, they stole game 1, they're going to get their fucking ass kicked. And I looked and I went back to the old system. The pitcher for the Rockies was coming off of a master class, like 6 innings, no earned runs. So that was my thought process there. Anyways, 1 and 2 night, no profit, no green night on the picking calendar. I got to get right. You took the night off. We'll talk baseball a little bit later. But for now, Steak, suck some Big 12. Let's turn to our.
Kind of excited.
I'm kind of excited too. Chat, if you guys know anything about the Big 12, we would love for you to contribute as much as possible. This conference, I feel like, is maybe a little slept on. You know, everybody wants to talk about the Big 10 and the SEC. Obviously, the ACC is just total rat shit. But I don't know. The Big 12 is kind of fun, especially with what Arizona State did last year. And speaking of, that's going to be our first. You know what? I'm going to see if I can bring this fucking light down real quick. Arizona State. Jesus Christ. Does that feel like is anybody okay with that? Hold on. I probably should have done this before. I have to be able to read this shit. Okay. I'm like telling everybody a fucking campfire story. Here we go. We're going to go through. I'm going to take my blue light glasses off. These are not reading glasses, despite what you guys may think. Let's talk Arizona State, Steak. They're ranked 14th in the nation in the preseason standings. They're bringing back 7 offensive and 9 defensive starters. That is absurd in this day and age. Most valuable player, QB Sam Levitt, big Sam Levitt guy. Emerging star, tight end Chaman Matire. Top newcomer, another tight end, AJ La. I don't know who that is. Primary strengths, the abundance of proven leaders on defense and a high number of veteran 2D players again establishes this group as one of the best in the Big 12. Okay. What's their win total? Do you mind pulling that up? You got Kenny Dillingham is 2 years in, 14-12. Oh my God. Marcus Arroyo is the offensive coordinator. Marcus Arroyo was once the fucking fill-in offensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm pretty sure when like Jeff Tedford was hired, and then so he had like a heart issue and he couldn't be there. Marcus Arroyo, that's hilarious. And Brian Ward. Big 3 questions. 3 big questions. Can ASU compensate for the loss of Cam Scatterbo? Can the downfield passing game take that next step? Will the pass rush improve? Last year, they lost 2 games. They lost against Texas Tech by 8. And they lost against Cincinnati at Cincinnati by 10. Other than that, they whooped that ass. Arizona State beat Iowa State. We were on Iowa State, unfortunately. The Big 12 championship, never again, fading Kenny Dillingham and Cam Scatabo, but Scatabo is gone. And then they had a very, very fun game against Texas and lost in double overtime in the Peach Bowl. All right, Steak, what's your overall vibe from Arizona State? We'll talk about the lines, and then let's walk through their schedule.
What do you think their win total is?
If they're returning that many people, it's got to be 9.5.
It's 8.5, and the 8.5 is plus money.
Whoa. Okay, I mean, am I off here, or is that weird?
I guess it's, do you think that Arizona State is just going to end up being Arizona State again, like last season was a flash in the pan, or do you think Sam Levitt's that good, Kenny Dillingham's going to turn the program around? I don't know, man. It's kind of like buying Arizona State right now, especially since everyone watched that Texas game. I mean, was that the most exciting playoff game? Am I forgetting one? Arizona State, Texas had to be the best playoff game we got, right?
Yeah. Texas and Ohio State got good late, but yeah, no, that was the one.
And it just feels like buying a stock at its peak, you know?
Yep.
That makes me nervous. I'm going to look at what they are to win the Big 12. Big 12. Where do you think they rank in odds to win the Big 12? Like what number? And by the way, everything I'm saying is just going off FanDuel. Notre Dame, Penn State was good. I actually think Arizona State, Texas was better. And
I
we
agree.
were at Notre Dame, Penn State.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome. Well, I'm going to say they're the favorites, but I know that there are some teams people are high on. People are high on Texas Tech. People are high on Baylor. People are high on Kansas State-ish. Not like overwhelmingly high, but like my point is there's competition. So they're not a minus. They're a plus maybe 230.
They're plus 650 to win the Big 12, and they're the
Arizona State?
Yeah, Big 12 championship winner.
Who is the favorite?
Kansas State plus 550, Texas Tech plus 550, Utah plus 600, Baylor plus 600, Arizona State plus 650. So they are close. Don't get me wrong.
Oh my God.
Now let's go ahead and see what they are to make the playoff.
DJ Donnie said, talking about every conference on the best. You guys are the most impatient motherfuckers. It's fucking July 30th, and we're going through every conference. This is just the order we're going.
You touched Big Ten too much, and they bitched about that.
You can't fucking please these fucking people. You can't fucking please anybody. Bitch, nag. That's all everyone fucking do.
July 30th. What do you want to do?
Nobody's
talk about the SEC now, and then have nothing to talk about for the next month.
DJ Donnie was also, he was great yesterday with the fucking the who cares about Baker's opinion with Liam Cohen. That was still absurd.
I don't think that was DJ Donnie.
No, I'm saying he was on our side with that. When he was
confused. So listen. In this league, I actually do think the Big 12 is very exciting, but there's no like powerhouses, but there is a lot of hype for a few teams. Texas Tech, Kansas State, Arizona State are the three top hyped, in my opinion. There's hype I'm going to be buying and hype I'm going to be selling. I'm going to sell the hype with Arizona State.
Wow.
And what do you think they are to make the playoff, by the way?
Well, fuck. I mean, if they're 6-1 to win, but okay, so the conference winner does get in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if they're up there with the favorites to make the conference, their odds to make the playoffs are going to be obviously a little bit better. Did 2 Big 12 teams make the playoff last year?
Don't think so, because who else would have been? Iowa?
No.
Iowa State was the second.
Iowa State didn't make it in, right? So then basically the Big 12 championship winner is going to have to get in. I don't know, man. I don't know. 8-1
plus 470.
Oh God. See, I was running in my head and saying that they would have better odds to make the playoff than win the championship, and then I fucked myself up. Because two teams might get in.
Yeah. I don't like Arizona State this year.
All right. But hold on. Do you not I like this. I agree with you. Can I explain to everybody something? And we've actually had a lot of success doing this. People don't realize all the time because we get new followers. We've been doing this for newsletter now, year 4. We've been almost streaming for 3 years. We're not necessarily in stride or in our peak, but we've had some success in stake. If you remember in NFL or in college football futures, the one thing that we usually have pretty good success with doing is fading teams that overperformed the year before that all of a sudden get on everybody's radar. And I'll walk you guys back. I always like to do this, and we do it again in the newsletter. Can somebody do a newsletter command, by the way? Go to the website and subscribe for free. Do you remember when Brock Purdy was on Iowa State and Sam Howell was the QB for North Carolina? The same year, they came out of nowhere. They performed very, very well. They were returning, and everybody was very, very hyped about both those teams. I'm pretty sure they both went 7-6 the following year. If that adds up, they were like 6-6 and won a bowl game. They underperformed. Most recently, do you guys remember NC State? NC State was returning an absurd amount of starters. It's all everybody talked about. People on VSiN were picking them as like a long shot to make the playoff, like 50-1, 60-1. Same head coach. They underperformed. They went under their win total. These things happen in college football where the expectations get really high and then there's regression or they're not met. So, long story and a couple examples. I'm with you on this. I like where your head's at, and I'm with you on this. I will say, you're putting me on, and I've mentioned this a few times with Dan Lanning being a little bit of a goober. How do you feel about Kenny Dillingham?
Not prepared to say goober yet, but I'm prepared to say dream season for them last year, and I don't think lightning strikes twice like that.
Okay.
I'm not ready to just say Arizona State's good now.
How do you
remember? Also, bro, Cam Scatabo. No one wants to fucking talk about that. It's gone.
Well, it's on huge. It's on their 3 big questions. It's on there. But I'm with you. All right, let's walk through the schedule briefly, and then we'll keep moving because we got a lot of teams to talk about. Northern Arizona at home, and then at Mississippi State. Should be an interesting game.
Yeah, they could lose that game.
I respect that. I respect that, going on the road and playing an SEC opponent in the Big 12. Kudos to you, Arizona State. Then you get Texas State at home. Then you go at Baylor. Then you get TCU at home. You go at Utah. So you do get a bye week before you go to Utah. So right there, Steak, what do you think their schedule is? Northern Arizona, Mississippi State, Texas State, Baylor, TCU.
Is that 6 games?
5.
3 and 2, or 3 and 2, but could be 2 and 3 too.
Yeah, Mississippi State, at Baylor, going to be tough games. TCU at home, I don't know how TCU is going to be. We'll have Javon on tomorrow to talk about.
They got Josh Hoover back. It's 3 and 2 though. We'll go 3 and 2.
All right, bye week. Then you have at Utah, Texas Tech at home, Houston at home, at Iowa State.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah, at Utah.
Brutal. The
Texas
best case scenario, in my opinion, there is 2 and 2. That's the absolute best case scenario.
Yep. Another bye week. Then you finish it up with West Virginia at Colorado, Arizona at home.
2 and 1.
So that's got 7-5. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to join you on this, and we might make it an official newsletter play. Official. All right. Was that good format? How we went through pretty quick?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. We'll keep doing that. Texas Tech next up. 18th in the preseason ranking on Lindy's magazine. By the way, you guys can go get Lindy's magazine if you want to. I like it. We like it. It's a good reference point. There's another one that's good too. I don't know what it's called. Texas Tech is going to be year 3 or 3 years in of head coach Joey McGuire. They're returning 4 starters on offense, 3 on defense. It's a little bit more standard. They got Beren Morton. I don't know how to pronounce that first name, by the way. You guys do. The most valuable player is a linebacker, Jacob Rodriguez. Emerging star, wide receiver, Caleb Douglas. Top newcomer, they got an edge rusher from Stanford, David Bailey. All right, let's see what the top 3 questions are. You're going to get their betting odds up, and then we'll talk about that in a second. Can the offensive line build continuity quick enough to compete? Yeah, this is a problem if you're Texas Tech or if you're any college football program. As the SEC coaches like to say, you're only returning 1 starter on the offensive line. It is your senior, which I like. On defense, again, you're only returning 3 starters, but you have 1 linebacker. You have nobody on the defensive line. They're all new. They are all seniors. They're experienced guys. You got a sophomore cornerback and a bunch of people making their first-year starters in college football for Texas Tech on defense. Big questions. Can the offensive line build continuity? Is the task of replacing Taj Brooks being undersold? Taj Brooks, sorry. And is Beren Morton healthy enough to become elite? This is a 6'2", 220-pound senior. I have no idea who he is, though. It looks like he played last year. He had 8 interceptions, 27 touchdowns, 3,300 yards. All right, Steak. What are your thoughts on Texas Tech? First, actually, tell us what the betting lines are.
Did that say anything about the transfer portal? Who they added from the transfer portal? That magazine doesn't like to talk about the transfer portal.
It does. I just don't. You have to like really read into it. You have to read into it, and I don't know. I mean, it's just a lot of reading.
Feels like that matters for Texas Tech. What do you think they are to win 10 games this season? What odds?
Dude, I'm not good at this game. You're better
Good
off just telling me. 3-1.
Plus 140. Their over-under for their win total is 8.5. That's minus 154 compared to Arizona State, who's plus 105. They're plus 550 to win the Big 12 championship game, which is tied for first with Kansas State. And to make the playoff, they're plus 390.
Yeah, this guy looks good. Most valuable player, Jacob Rodriguez, senior linebacker. Incredible jersey, Steak. Yep. Lubbock is a hellhole. Yeah, Texas Tech feels like it's getting too public behind Utah's team. I don't know. You can't really talk about Big 12 teams getting too public because everybody likes like
dirty to me. Talk dirty to me, QE. Crazy. Texas Tech win now mode. Win now mode at Lubbock, Texas. This is the hype I'm fucking buying. Selling the Arizona State hype, buying the Texas Tech hype. That's what I'm doing. I like Texas Tech. They're my second favorite team in the Big 12.
Well, I just want you to know, if you care about transfer portal, in the top 10 transfer portals coming in, players coming into the Big 12, Arizona State has the second, third. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. That's just overall top 10 talent. That's not transfer portal. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to find where the fucking. I guess there is no transfer portal thing. All right.
Where do you live, Dave Martinez Burner? I have a question. I have a question for you too, DJ. It's about Texas.
Oh, I've been to San Antonio.
Nah, I don't know.
You are leaning so. Do you realize how far you're?
Let me lean, dude. Let me lean.
I know, but like, it's so weird to talk to somebody who's half of his. All I see is your fucking chin.
I'm here now, dude.
Yeah, you're here.
I might lean again. I make no promises.
For now.
Dallas. Carson Beck has Dallas is dope. I was gonna say, have you been to Houston?
No.
I wanted someone to comment on Houston. It's awful.
I can tell you, I know. I have a take on Houston.
I hate it so much, dude.
Okay. You ready for this take? I have met 2 people from Houston. You want to know what they love more than anything on the planet?
The Houston food.
No, they just love Houston.
Oh,
love.
That's insane.
Steak. Love Houston. Love it. People that I have talked to who know Texas and are not from Houston hate Houston. I find that very fascinating. Very fascinating.
Yeah. And have you been to Dallas?
Yes. I went to Arizona State, Notre Dame in Cowboy Stadium in like 2012. It was a great time. Or 13 or 14.
I think Dallas is kind of dope.
I like Dallas. You know what I remember from Dallas? We went to the Arts District or whatever. It was cool. It was pretty hipster. We went to a restaurant. I had phenomenal fried chicken or some bullshit, like a typical Southern meal. It was very, very good. It was very clean. The downtown area was very clean. I went to get coffee somewhere, and the barista had an assault rifle behind the counter. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
He looked at my New York ID when I pay with a credit card, and I don't think he liked me very much, but I'm like, hey, brother, Florida at heart. No.
Did you do that? I hope you didn't do
that. No,
that.
I didn't do that. No, it was just like,
I would have shot you in the face.
Anyways, yeah, so it's interesting. People from Houston love Houston. People not from Houston say they fucking hate Houston. But I have heard Houston has a really, really big rodeo that's a lot of fun. Have you heard about this?
No, but that does sound like a good time.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time. If they have it where the Texans play. Where do the Texans play? What's that called? Reliant Stadium or some shit?
I went there for the Michigan-Washington Natty. Not a bad stadium.
Oh, that was in Houston?
Yeah.
Oh, and you didn't like Houston?
Did not like Houston. My sister lived there for like 2 or 3 years.
I heard it's really big, but it's like a lot of traffic. Does that all sound right? Like it's
Yeah, Houston's also where that Travis Scott thing happened, where the kids died.
Oh, I watched that documentary. That was pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really have anything to do with Houston, right? That was like
No,
an event.
just throwing it out there.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyways, you all like Phoenix. I have never been to Phoenix. I've never been to Arizona.
I haven't either.
Dude, I'd like to go to Arizona.
It's one of my like 9 NFL stadiums left.
I would go. I would go to a Cardinals game.
I'd love to go. I've only heard really good shit about Arizona, like really good shit.
Yeah, people love.
I like hiking, dude. I like hiking a lot. They got a lot of that.
How far is Scottsdale from Phoenix?
I feel like it's close, but wrong guy.
I'm gonna guess an hour and 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Yeah, okay. We're going.
Is Phoenix slept on? Is Phoenix like an underrated city?
I don't even know if it's slept on anymore. I think everybody loves Scottsdale and Phoenix. I think everybody loves Arizona.
Don't go during the summer. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I live in Florida. I live in Florida, so it can't be too much worse.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Phoenix. Let's go to Phoenix. Let's go to I would go to a Suns game.
Cardinals, dude.
Oh,
I'm buying the Cardinals whenever we get around to talking to the NFC
Arizona?
West. Yes.
Okay, so back to the Big 12. You're buying Texas Tech. You like Texas Tech. Oh, let's walk through their schedule real quick. So you like over 8.5 wins.
Never mind. 120 is asinine.
Like 120 degrees?
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
No.
People
Can we bring back
it's 100?
Can we bring back getting an actual ticket for sporting events? Yeah. Dude, I think I saw somebody tweet this. I couldn't agree more. I'm in on Marvin Harrison Jr. this year for sure. For sure. I think Kyler's gonna have a good year.
Yeah, me too. It's tough. We can't start talking about it right now though, because we got to stick to the script, but I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. I thought we did well with the AFC South. We'll do the newsletter. And Owner's Box, I enjoyed my chat with them yesterday with NFC North. Okay. Arc Pine Bluff, Kent State at home for Texas Tech. Then they get Oregon State. 3 home games in a row. Then at Utah, and then a bye week. So what do you got there? 3-1, maybe?
Even though it really well could be 4-0, just to stay modest, I'll say 3-1.
Is Oregon State still in the Pac-12?
Yes, I believe it's 2 teams left or something, and it's them and Washington State.
Okay, so that's their out of conference opponent. I wonder how Kent State is, because like they're not like total, they're not pathetic.
By the way, 30th?
No. Why?
When is it? I just want to look at the line real quick.
Oregon State?
No, Kent State, Texas Tech.
September 6th.
That's their first game of the year?
No, that's their second game of the year. Arc Pine Bluff is the first.
Oh, Arc Pine Bluff, got it. Okay, cool. Yep. So September 6th. They won't have a line. Never mind.
No.
Cool.
Kent
State is dog shit. I trust Deej.
Oh, thank you very much, by the way. Snides, 32 months. Best show on Twitch. We appreciate you, Snide. Love having you around here. Picks with Deej, likewise. Thank you very much for the sub. 14 months. Love having Deej in the community. Sharp fella. Dan Jackson, the GOAT, with a new follow. Welcome to the board review. Make sure if you're watching on Twitch, follow the page. If you're watching on YouTube, Steak, how many we got on YouTube right now?
Oh, good
YouTube
question.
was buzzing yesterday. We had a lot of people.
40 YouTube, 98 Twitch.
Let's go. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page. All right. After the bye week, at Houston, Kansas, at Arizona State, Oklahoma State.
I'll go 3-1 again.
Okay. Who would the loss be, you think?
I'm just going to say Arizona State.
Okay.
I'm just going to stay modest with all these predictions.
So they lose at Utah. They lose at Arizona State. So they're 6-2.
Yep.
Last 4 games at Kansas State. Wow.
Yep.
That's the 3 of the better teams in the conference are playing on the road. That's tough. BYU at home, UCF at home, at West Virginia.
They have to go 3-1 there.
If you're going over 8.5, right? Because they're 6-2, right? Man, I don't know. BYU lost Retzlaff, so that's big. Is UCF supposed to be good this year or no?
Just going off odds, no.
Snidesy.
UCF has the worst odds to win the Big 12.
Oh,
65-1, and BYU is 27-1.
Okay. RJ Harvey carried last year. Yeah. I just want to let Snides know you don't have to ever ask me another question if I've seen something or if I know something, because I'm not responding to it, or I'm not reading it out loud either. Nice try though. All right. Just to recap, if you're joining us, Steak, we were talking Big 12. Steak is out on Arizona State, kind of in on that, and in on Texas Tech. I think I'm going to leave that one alone. All right. Here's a fun one. Kansas State. You went in on Kansas State last year. I don't think it ended well for you, but I liked it. I respected it. I had liked Kansas State 2 years ago, and unfortunately, they pushed. I had over 8 or something, and they ended the year at 8. It was very unfortunate. They lost as a 14-point favorite at home to fucking Oklahoma State. But anyways, I liked Will Howard. You liked Avery Johnson, but we like the Wildcats. We've taken turns being on the Wildcats. Cameron's Money says you were a year early. He says now is the time to go back on Avery Johnson and the Kansas State Wildcats. They were 8-4 last year. They won their bowl game against Rutgers 44-41. I mean, this defense was not good.
Nope.
Let's see what we've got. They got 6 offensive starters and 5 defensive starters coming back, and their punter. You got Chris Kleiman. Again, he's been there 6 years. I like him.
Yep.
Most valuable player? Avery Johnson, quarterback. Sterling Lockett, wide receiver. Who is this? Oh. He's brother of Tyler Lockett.
That's awesome.
Yep. Okay. Tight end Lincoln Cure. That's fun. Two good bands, Lincoln Park and The Cure. Avery Johnson last year, 25 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 2,700 passing yards. Not great. Not great, but he did have 605 rushing yards, 7 touchdowns. DJ Giddens was a pretty good running back. He is no longer there. They have Dylan Edwards, who's returning. They're returning a wide receiver, tight end, and only 2 offensive linemen, but I like their center coming back is good. Senior center, senior right guard. And then defense, they have a lot of interior guys coming back. 2 linebackers, a defensive tackle, defensive end. They play a 3-4 and a safety. So what is the, we're real quick. 3 big questions. What happens if Avery Johnson gets hurt? Will Matt Wells really open up the offense, or will it remain 3 yards in a cloud of turf? How good will the tight ends be, and how much will the Kansas State offense rely on the unit? All right, State, give me the betting lines and then what you think about this team.
Okay, sounds good. Well, what do you think they are? They're obviously going to be 8.5 wins, right?
So they're plus 650 to win the Big 12?
Yeah. Over 8.5 wins is minus 110. So they're pretty much in the middle a little bit of Texas Tech has better odds. Arizona State has worse odds.
Right.
I think Avery Johnson has aura, but I don't think he has accuracy. And I watched him a lot last year because I liked him. I bought in. Obviously, you know that. You just went over it. I still think he's going to struggle with accuracy, to be honest. And I think he could ball. I think he could put up great numbers, and they could still not win 8.5 games. So just because there's one more team we're going to talk about, 2 more that I'm actually heavily buying, I can't buy Kansas State. Doesn't mean I'm selling them. I'm not buying them back-to-back years. I don't think Avery Johnson's accurate enough, and I don't think there's enough pieces for me to think they're going 9-2. I think they could be very close. I think they could go 8. Is it 11 games? 8-3. But will I be shocked if they win 7 games? I really genuinely won't.
All right, let's walk through the schedule.
Yeah.
Goat Sports Media and YouTube is saying.
And they fucking open up with Iowa State and Ireland, and I absolutely think that's going to be a loss, by the way.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a fun game. That's better than Notre Dame Navy. Sorry, don't mean to upset.
Well, let me ask you a question, just random. I've never been to London, right? I really want to go. I've been telling my wife, I just really want to go to London. There's direct flights from Orlando now. It's easy to get there. They just announced that the Magic play there January 18th. Do you think I'm crazy to try to convince my wife to make that the London trip?
Yes.
Just to go to one Magic game, you think it's a bad idea? If it's a week in Europe.
Oh, well, if you make like a trip out of it.
Of course you make a trip out. I'm not going to fly home the next day.
Well, I mean, like if you go to London for fucking 4 days to go to a Magic game.
I'm not going anywhere in Europe for 4 days.
It's going to be cold.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to be cold. It's not a great time to go to London. I've been to London 3 times. I love London. I have an issue going to London because it's very similar to New York. So it's like, if I'm going to go to Europe, I want to go somewhere that's a little bit different, but I like London a lot. I'll tell you this. Here's what you do, because the English countryside is beautiful. So you say, hey, babe, we're going to go to London. We're going to go check out London for a couple of days. And then I'm going to take you to a cottage in the fucking hill. Does she like love movies? So maybe, not really.
I wouldn't say that much.
Well, there's like some good rom-coms that like are Englandy. So I was gonna say if you hype her up with the cute English countryside shit, she'll be fired up. But I don't know. I'm just putting myself.
Hey, you're doing good. You're doing good.
It's like, hey, you want to go to London? The Magic play.
Well, that's obviously I'm a better salesman than that. I am.
I don't even know if I would want to do that though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I thought they played in Berlin.
Nah, they play in Berlin too.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at
3 days later. But see, I'm not asking her to go on tour to watch the Magic in Europe.
Yeah. Trust fund vacations only. No, actually, what I was going to say is you're probably going to get a good deal. It's probably
will. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
London's fun though. I think, and you like Guinness, so you would not that like it's like a Guinness place, but you like pubs, you like bars, right?
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
Yeah. No, London. Yeah, do it. Why not? Do it. But you got like, as long as. No, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think I would go. Well, flying from JFK is different than Orlando. It's a little bit shorter, but like I went to England for 5 days and back, and it was actually not bad.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
But
5 would be my minimum.
Yes, you should do a week though, and that's how you can get your wife hyped up. Good question though. Good question. Straight locks. Resub, DJ Riskard, football talk. Let's have a day. Love that. Thanks for the sub bank. 6 months. Appreciate you, straight locks. All right. Iowa State. Then they come back, play North Dakota.
Start again, unfortunately. I'm sorry. If we're doing the schedule. Start the schedule again.
August 23rd, week 0 in Dublin, Ireland against Iowa State. Then you come back at home. By the way, no bye week. North Dakota. And then again, they play Army.
Is that an easy game? Is North Dakota easy? Or is it North Dakota State the one that's good?
I think it's North Dakota State, but I'm the wrong guy to ask. But dude, then you got Army. Army ain't fucking no cakewalk. A military school.
Nope.
And then after that, by the way, again, this is no days off. So they travel, they go to an international game, play a legitimate opponent. They come right back, no days off. North Dakota Army, and then you go to Arizona. That's their first 4 games.
Okay. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say 3-1, but I don't think it's a guarantee by any means.
Okay. Then you have a bye week. You play UCF at Baylor, TCU, then a bye, then at Kansas.
2-2.
You think they're going to lose at Baylor and then either TCU at home or at Kansas?
I think they're going to lose to Baylor and TCU.
Oh, wow. Okay. And then get a bye and then okay. Then after at Kansas, you've got Texas Tech.
Loss.
Then you get they have another bye? Oh, because you travel internationally, you get 3 buys. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yep. Okay. So they play 2 games, they get another bye. You know what? I don't like that. You don't get in a rhythm.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I don't like
They'll be 5-4 at this point. The season will be over.
All right. They play Texas Tech at Oklahoma State.
Win.
At Utah and then Colorado.
Loss, win. So 2-2. So they'll be 7-5. That's what I think Kansas State will be.
Okay. All right. Stake is out on Kansas State. BYU. Well, this doesn't really count. We should skip BYU because
I think so. They're 27-1, and I literally still don't know anything about the person playing quarterback. I agree. Go to sports media. Right, I think that's a brutal schedule as far as Big 12 goes.
So I'm just going to do this real quick. Big 12. We're going to go in and out. So out, AZ State and K-State, in Texas Tech.
But do you agree with me?
I agree with you on Arizona State. I'm staying away from Texas Tech, although I understand what you're saying. Like I'm into the read. I don't like the 3 buys with Kansas State. I don't like that, but I'm not fading them. I like the take I like the most is fading Arizona State.
Okay. So let's do Utah next, just going down the line. Is that fair?
What about Iowa State?
They're 13-1, but if you want to go Iowa State, I'm more than happy to.
No. Hold on. Where the fuck is Utah? Utah is back here. Why is Utah so far back?
Maybe because it starts with a U?
No, they're ranked 38th. They're ranked behind Kansas, TCU, and Baylor in this magazine. Did something happen?
No clue. They've been getting steamed like a motherfucker, which is why you might be late to the party if you like Utah, to be honest. But I'm pulling it up anyways.
So they got Devin Dampler as their quarterback. He's 5'11". That's fucking coming from a guy who's 5'8". That's short. They are returning 6 offensive starters, 4 defensive starters. You still have Kyle Whittingham. Whittingham should probably hang it up, and he's one of my favorite coaches, college football coaches. Last year, this was a team that lost 7 straight games. Wow. I mean, that's fucking crazy. Dampler is the nation's top rushing quarterback, not from a service academy.
Is it Dampler?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Dampier.
Dampier. Yeah,
Dampier.
Yeah.
Fucking
Remember Eric Dampier?
Yeah. Why does that ring a bell? Was he
He was like a shitty center in like the 90s or the early 2000s.
play on like the Clippers or something?
Probably played for a lot of teams. I think he played for the Warriors.
Eric Dampier. Yeah, I do remember that. I don't know where he came from. Do you know where he came from?
Devin Dampier? Let's do a little recon on this guy because I have an opinion.
They have a really good offensive. Oh my gosh. Well, this is what I like about Utah. You ready for this? They return every single one of their offensive linemen. Every single one.
Oh, he's from New Mexico. That's right.
I had
Let's
no
look what he
idea.
did. Let's look what he did last year, dude.
UNLV.
What my boy
Somebody
did
say.
last year.
You're not a fan of Whittingham? You think he sucks? Damn. I wanted him to be the Notre Dame head coach. I like him.
He played 12 games. He had 2,700 yards passing and 12 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Sheesh.
12 touchdowns, 12 interceptions.
Doesn't seem good. It's not
Yeah.
good.
Bad guy says love him some Utah. All right. Well, this is a team, despite their home field, bad guy. I just want to make this clear. They lost to TCU 13-7, BYU.
Oh my God, dude. He had 1,200 yards rushing.
Oh my. Okay.
He averaged, hold on. He averaged, where is this at? 7.5 yards a carry.
I got.
He had 19 rushing touchdowns.
I got to look at this guy. Who the fuck?
19 rushing touchdowns, dude. I didn't stutter.
Oh, dude. So wait a minute. Here's my thing, though. He's 20 years old. God, he's only fucking 5'11". So here's my question. When you think about Utah, okay, you think hard nose, you think good defense. I guess you don't really think of great passing game, but they have had quarterbacks in the past who could pass the ball. Like Cameron Rising could pass the ball. I know he was in and out nonstop. But here's my point. They've never really had a guy like this playing quarterback in this offense, have they? Who's not really a good passer, but an elite runner. They had Isaac Wilson step up last year. The guy was terrible. He couldn't throw a football. I watched. I bet him against fucking. Oh no, I bet somebody else against Colorado. But like it was brutal. It was abysmal to watch. But this guy, I guess you have to know about Devin Dampier if you like Utah. People must like his style of play in this offense behind an offensive line that is experienced in returning.
Yeah. You want to hear my take?
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you that annoyingly, the over-under is 7.5 wins and the over is minus 162. DC Bets just said it's perfectly. The value's gone, and it sucks for me personally because I said this to myself like 3 or 4 weeks ago. How exciting is it that Cam Rising is gone? And I mean that respectfully, but like, how tired are we of wondering if he's going to play, wondering if he's going to die of old age, wondering if he's going to start collecting Social Security? There's nothing you can do. You can't plan for your next quarterback because Cam Rising is still lingering around, which just sucks for everyone. And then he ends up being hurt, and another season is fucking wasted. And that's how it's been for Utah. Like, I'm so fucking tired of hearing about Cam Rising, waiting to see if he's going to play. And if I was a Utah fan, I would just be fucking miserable. And we faded Utah last year. You forget to mention that. We were literally like, nah, this is fucking, we're tired of Cam Rising. We're completely done with Cam Rising. But now, dude, don't we, as the people who faded them last year, kind of have to buy into this? Because Whittingham's a great coach. Went and got a fucking quarterback, a mobile quarterback. And it's Utah, dude. Still Utah. Like, I'm more excited about what Utah's got going on personally than what Arizona State's got going on. I take fucking Whittingham over Dillingham any fucking day. But then again, sorry, still have to mention, like a month ago, they were 15-1 to win this conference. So I'm not willing to get absolutely fucking drilled by Cornfields if I go ahead and bet him 6-1 now. You know what I'm saying? Because Cornfields will be like, well, you could have fucking taken a charter boat to fucking Costa Rica and got him at fucking 15-1 last week.
Hmm. God, this is such a good fucking pitch, and I got something with work coming up right now. That's
Oh, is that what happened? Damn, I thought I had you deep in thought.
No, I mean you did, and I'm like hypnotized right now. But then I have somebody who has an issue moving in right now, and it's kind of very important. I'll tell you off stream.
Also, Devin Dampier has the same odds as Avery Johnson to win the Heisman. That's fucking interesting, dude. Devin Dampier, better odds than fucking Damon Williams, Dylan Raiola, Haynes King, Jaden Maeva. I'm just better odds than fucking Bayron Morton. I don't know, dude. Something about Utah. I don't know how to do it. Like DC said, value might be gone and there's nothing I can do, but there's something about Utah, dude. And I bet you're going to run through the schedule, and I'm absolutely going to have them winning 9 games.
So, okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I need to do just a little bit Devin Dampier research.
Okay, that's fair.
Because if he's going to be a turnover machine, this is going to be a problem. Don't you think teams can catch on to a Utah team that has no threat of a passing game and just shuts down the run? Like, what did New Mexico do last year with this guy?
I can't say no threat of a passing game, but having as many touchdowns as interceptions is concerning. But he seems like when they got down there, he just ran it in, dude. He had almost 2 touchdowns a game rushing.
I'm going to look it up right now. New Mexico 2024. Oh, yeah, he still threw for 2,700 yards.
Yeah. We need to watch some highlights, dude. That's what I'll be doing today. Devin Dampier highlights.
Yeah. I want to watch him too. We could do a little YouTube video, but we'll move on. Okay. All right. You kind of have me sold. On some Devin Dampier.
Well, I don't know what we're buying yet, so just keep
I don't know what we're buying in. I'm not even going to put that we're in on Utah. I'm just going to put in on this fucking marker. I cannot. You know, like you ever have someone ask you, like, "Hey man, can you open this jar?" Like usually it's probably your wife.
Yeah.
And they like tighten it up and they can't do it. And then you just go like, boom. I'm telling you, I'm so good at always doing that. I can't get this fucking cap off this fucking.
We believe in you. You got it.
Yeah,
good job.
Thanks. Dampier. Okay. All right. That was good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. What's the next team you want to do?
Baylor.
Okay.
Spit on it is crazy, bro.
Baylor. Okay. Baylor lost 4 of their first 6 games last year, and then they won out. Lost to LSU in a bowl game. They are returning. They've got Dave Aranda. They are returning 8 offensive starters, 5 defensive starters.
Ooh.
Sawyer Robinson. They're bringing both of their wide receivers back. Their running back, Bryson Washington, back. He's only a sophomore. 4 of their 5 offensive linemen are coming back. Well, this is why people like Baylor. That makes sense. Sawyer Robinson, 28 touchdowns to 8 interceptions, 3,000 yards. That's not bad. Baylor is a team offensively that really put up some numbers last year. I'll take you on their win streak. Offensively, 59, 38, 37, 49, 20 at Houston. Weird. Must have been weather maybe. And then 45 at Kansas. 3 big questions. How much of a step will the defense take? Can the offensive line hold up? Who will emerge at inside linebacker? Most valuable player is the QB. Emerging stars, Jordan Porter, wide receiver. Top newcomer, defensive back, Calvin Simpson Hunt. He didn't play much in his 2 years at Ohio State, but he's an Ohio State cornerback. Steak, why don't you tell me about the betting odds and your take on Baylor while I put out this fire with work, and then we'll run through their schedule.
This is the absolute hype in the Big 12 that I am 100% buying. I have no idea what you don't like. Returning 8 fucking starters, Sawyer Robertson, absolute baller. And they open up against Auburn and Jackson Arnold, which I hate, and I hate Jackson Arnold to death. And I don't think that he finds success there. I think that's a great opening showcase game for Baylor. They're 6-1 to win the conference, and obviously there's a lot of teams that are. And I can't say I recommend taking one of these teams 6-1, but I'm taking Baylor to win this. Baylor, Texas Tech, Big 12 championship game. That's what I'm feeling. I love Baylor. They're my favorite team in this whole conference.
Wow.
Absolutely love Baylor.
I did not see that.
Hockey, and I don't care at all.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
I think I'm good with it. I mean, there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of things I like that make sense. They're returning a little bit of everybody on defense, a defensive end, a linebacker, a cornerback, a free safety. It's kind of spread out. There's a lot of continuity. I just like a team that ended the season really strong like this. I don't really care too much that they lost their bowl game personally.
I don't care. They lost to Nuts. I don't think losing to LSU is anything crazy. Did they put up? I don't remember that game. I don't remember that game at all, but I don't think there's anything too bad about losing to LSU. Let's look if we can find a line for that Auburn Baylor game week 1. Boise State, South Florida, dude. Week 1. In Tampa. Honestly, pretty interesting. Where the fuck is this game? Auburn, Baylor. Wow, even in Waco, Texas. The even. That makes me a little nervous, but I still like fucking Baylor. How bad is the work fire?
It's not great.
It's 11:31. We're doing good.
Yeah, we're doing great. Sorry.
I'll run through Baylor's schedule. How about that?
Yeah. That'd be great.
Baylor schedule. I'm calling Auburn a win. Can't help it. All right. At home against Auburn. At SMU. At home against Samford. At home against Arizona State. I'm going 3-1 in that first stretch. Then they're at Oklahoma State, at home against Kansas State. Hold on. At TCU, at Cincinnati. Damn, bro. Baylor's schedule feels like the hardest in the Big 12. Holy shit. So hold on. At home against Arizona State, at Oklahoma State, at home against Kansas State, at TCU. Jesus. That's 2-2. This schedule's tough. 5-3. Then they're at Cincinnati, at home against UCF, at home against Utah, at Arizona. So I'm going to say 3-1, which puts them at 8-4, and then they play at home against Baylor. They play 13 games, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they play 12. Damn, dude. I have them at 8-4, to be honest.
You thought Baylor played 13 games?
It just looked a little uneven on here.
Yeah, I'll pretend you didn't say that. All right, well, here's my question.
Listen to out of all of this, it's 9-3 or 8-4 for Baylor, but they have a rough schedule. Did you hear what I said? Teams I said?
Yeah. Yes.
They play Utah, Kansas State, Arizona State, Auburn, TCU, Houston, SMU. Like, they don't have any gimmies. They have no gimmies except Samford. They're going to have to go nuts. The easiest game they have after Samford is literally UCF.
Well, here's I need to know 2 things. This is what I need to know. We haven't gotten there yet, so I just kind of want to jump ahead to get a better understanding of the schedule. Arizona?
Sorry to cut you off. Equity Rise did bring up one really good point. Arizona State, Kansas State, and Utah, they play all those teams at home.
They have 7 home games. I mean, I don't know that it's a lot. When you go to the fucking Big Ten and look at Michigan, 7 home games is the status quo. But I get what you're saying. So the road games, this is my question. Cincinnati's not supposed to be very good this year, right?
I don't know. Are they supposed to be bad?
I mean, they're 7-point dogs to Nebraska on a neutral.
Yeah. Okay.
So
it was decent last year.
I thought they were too, but maybe they lost some guys. I don't know. How is SMU going to be this year?
Well, they got Jennings back, right?
Yeah. I
So
think they.
that's
I think Baylor can match up well with a team like SMU personally.
playing Auburn and SMU to start the season is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. And again, I respect it. Then you have Samford, which is a nice tune-up. No days off. I understand what you're saying with Arizona State. Not going to walk through this again, but I'm just wondering because what I'm thinking, Steak, is the end of the schedule, the last 5 games is kind of nice because Arizona, I don't think is supposed to be very good. Houston's not supposed to be very good. UCF's going to be terrible. And Cincinnati's not supposed to be good. So really, 4 of those last 5 games should be wins. And all you have to focus on, you hearing me, is Utah at home with a bye week before.
It's a brutal fucking schedule. I still like them. To give you the SMU update, they're 8.5 win total. The over is -124. Kevin Jennings is 30-1 to win the Heisman. And they are not +950 to win the ACC behind Clemson, Miami, and Louisville.
So their 7.5 win total is over -160.
Who?
You there?
Yeah, no, I'm here, but who? Baylor?
Yeah, the fucking team we're talking about.
Hold on one second. Well, I was talking about SMU and you didn't say anything.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm still focusing on Baylor, and then we're going to move on.
Okay, hold on. I'll pull up. Let me find.
Overs -104. Because this could lose in the first half of the season because these are where their losses are going to come from. Auburn at SMU, Arizona State, Kansas State at TCU.
They are not. Yeah. Yeah, dude, they absolutely could. They have a brutal schedule. I am absolutely taking the over 7.5 wins.
Okay. We didn't talk about Iowa State, but we're in on Iowa State. We like Rocco Becht.
Yeah, I like him for sure. We didn't talk about him though. That would be a good next team, and I agree. Pip talk. I think this is a good take.
I think SMU trends backwards. Okay. All right. I think I'm in okay shape right now. All right. Iowa State. What's Iowa State's win total?
Good question. They're 13-1 to win the conference. I thought that was interesting. They lost a ton of people. They had to have 7.5 wins. The over is +110.
They're bringing back 6 offensive starters, 4 defensive starters. Matt Campbell, he's been there 9 years. I'm not really a Matt Campbell guy. 99-66 isn't bad, I guess.
I'm not anti Matt Campbell either. I remember you specifically. There was like an altercation he had like at practice that you hated.
I think he's a fucking dweeb. He's not as bad like PJ Fleck. I don't care for PJ Fleck at all. I'd rather have Matt Campbell, I think.
I would rather have Matt Campbell than PJ Fleck as well.
So I think, remember when we just talked about this in the AFC South, the Texans took a bunch of from Iowa State. So Iowa State has a brand new receiver. That's probably one of the reasons the odds are fucking with Iowa State. They're bringing back 4 of their 5 offensive linemen, and Rocco Becht is awesome, and their running back, Carson Hansen, 150 yards, 150 rushes, 750 yards, 13 touchdowns. Becht, 3,500 yards, 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions.
You're glitching, but you're going to fight through. We hear everything you're saying, just your
okay.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi is not great.
Okay. Last year, great season. Only losses back-to-back, Texas Tech and Kansas by 9 points. Lost the Big 12. Championship Miami, but nobody gives a fuck because Cam sat out the second half or some shit like that. Big question. Can the defensive line pressure the quarterback? Can the Cyclones stay healthy at key positions? How will the and/or improved wideouts perform? That's the question. So they have a junior, 2 juniors, and a senior, 5'11", 6'4", 6'2", on the in the wide receiver trio. Steak, what's your take on Iowa State?
I like them, and unlike Utah, I still think there's value if you wanted to dabble with them to win the Big 12, 13-1. I don't think they are going to win the Big 12, but at 13-1, I think it's good value. And I'm sure their schedule has to be easier than Baylor's, even though they open up in Ireland against Kansas State, but it has to get easier.
All right. Well, they play South Dakota when they come back, which is kind of funny because Kansas State plays North Dakota. I think that's funny. But then they got to play Iowa. No days off. And then at Arizona State. Good God. That's a really hard 4 weeks.
Yeah, that is. Holy shit.
You get a bye. You host Arizona, at Cincinnati, at Colorado, BYU at home.
It gets easier.
Then you end it with Arizona State at home, at TCU, Kansas at home, at Oklahoma State. That's not an easy schedule.
Okay, so the first stretch was 2-2. The second stretch was 3-1, which put us at 5-3. Can you say the last four again?
Arizona State, at TCU, Kansas, at Oklahoma State.
2-2, so 7-5. Oof, tough. It's gonna be tough. This conference is going to eat each other alive.
As much as I like Rocco Becht, man, I don't know. I
Yeah.
can't say I'm eager to fucking put any money long term on Iowa State. This is a really hard conference, like you just said, but I'm just echoing it. I don't think you go nuts in the Big 12. I think between the 4 or 5 teams that are in the same number to win it, you pick your team and you lean into it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that because I think it's really hard. It is really hard.
Between Baylor and Texas Tech, who do you like more?
Baylor, but I like Texas Tech's schedule more.
Yeah. Okay. Between Kansas and TCU, is there any teams that you'd like to talk about?
I don't really want to talk about Kansas and Jalen Daniels unless you do.
No. What about TCU? Or we can wait for Javon to talk about them tomorrow.
Yeah, let's wait for Javon if he's going to talk about it. TCU is 6.5 wins, but minus 178 to the over. Who was the other team you just said?
Kansas.
Kansas is 7.5 wins, but plus 130 to the over.
Okay.
Honestly, Risings, I don't think this is that crazy of a take at all.
Dude, that's yeah. I wonder what that would be. Same odds as fucking Grand Slam. I can't believe that was minus 130.
Me either. It's crazy.
What about Colorado and Cincinnati? What are their odds?
So it looks like all these teams at the bottom are sitting around 5.5 wins. Like UCF is 5.5 wins. The over is minus 118. Oklahoma State, who I hate, over 5.5 is plus 148. Oklahoma State is going to be dog water, absolutely horrible. They're going to win 3 games. And then who is the other one you asked about? Colorado?
Yeah, and then Arizona.
Colorado 5.5. The over is minus 118. BYU is 6.5. Colorado is, I already said that. Did I already say Cincinnati? 6.5 wins. And then Arizona is 5.5 wins.
Okay. Wow. UCF is returning 1 offensive starter.
Yeah, it makes sense. And they weren't good last year either.
My biggest takeaways in this stake. With you on Baylor. With you on shorting Arizona State. With you on some interest in Dampier and Utah. Outside of that, nothing was really speaking to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Good D line. Okay. Well, that was good. It's 11:42. I think we did pretty well for Big 12. Sorry, I got distracted there. That was kind of a big fucking curveball that came my way. I got to put the fire out. But anyways, did you want to talk MLB or should we just wrap it up? And
let's make it snappy.
Yeah, let's make it snappy. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Sorry that I got derailed a little bit there. Let's finish strong with some baseball. Steak, thanks for carrying that.
Are we worried about the Blue Jays yet?
No, I'm not worried about the Blue Jays at all. I mean, this is what the Orioles do. It's a team within the division. The Orioles own the Blue Jays. They would do the same thing to anybody else. If it was the Yankees, the Rays, anyone who's winning 15 out of 20 games, you got to go to Baltimore. The Orioles are just annoying.
What do you like them again?
Not necessarily. No, not necessarily. I can't tell you that I do. Do you like them again?
I mean, it would be the only bet I would make in this game would be to bet the team that's won 5 in a row against the team that's lost 4 in a row, but I'm not betting it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't make the card.
Yeah, that is kind of the thing you do in baseball is just go do what, keeps working. And the Orioles have won 6 of their last 7, and the only loss was a one run to the Rockies. Who's pitching today? Barrios.
Diamondbacks are just awful, dude. Holy shit.
What is?
The Diamondbacks are awful.
Yeah.
3 runs in 4 games.
Oh my God, Paddock is making his debut for the Tigers. That is hilarious. This would probably be the game that I think the Diamondbacks would win. Do you think that, or is that stupid?
It's stupid, but I also kind of think it. But it's also stupid. But I also kind of think it.
I mean, I
Is
don't
anyone
like
this Paddock.
I guess not.
I saw a lot of people making fun of the Tigers for making this deal.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it'd be contrarian to bet on Chris Paddock, is what you're saying?
Maybe, yeah.
All right, I'll just stay out of it. I won't get duped, but I'll give Paddock his credit. He started performing much better, I think, before he got traded. Red Sox and Twins. Is it weird that the Twins are favored against the Red Sox?
Yeah.
Or it is,
When
right?
you look at his pitching, I think it's very weird.
What the fuck? Zebby Matthews against Bayo?
Zebby is a crazy name.
Isn't it Zebby?
Zebby is a crazy name.
Yeah, it is. It's Zebby. 5.5 Ks for Zebby. Dude, he's going to shove.
Yeah, he probably is. I like the Twins.
I think I have to take the Twins. I have to just play these stupid fucking weird lines. I kind of still think that works a little bit. The Astros have been slumping. How about the Nationals, dude? 6-4 in their last 10. Mackenzie Gore is going against Gusto. Nobody really likes Gusto, but do you think the Astros, who 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lost 5 of their last 6, they did wake up a little bit yesterday? You like them or no?
No, I don't like the Astros. Not at all. They did win yesterday, though, but no, I'll pass.
Okay. White Sox and Phillies, Taj Walker -155. This would probably be the game that nobody likes Taj Walker. This would probably be the game that I think the Phillies would go off, but I've been wrong.
That about every team that plays the White Sox. You don't respect the White Sox. You need to fucking put some respect on their name. It's time. This line's short, of course, and the White Sox are winning just like they always do. Best team in baseball.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's the White Sox time.
You had a fine pitch, but then you lost me. But yeah, they're you're right.
I'm sick and tired of you disrespecting the Chicago White Sox.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I am, dude. It's exhausting.
Shut up. All right, here we go. Zerpa against Wentz, Royals and the Braves. Braves showing a little life or no?
I don't know if they're 45-61. They're 19-35 on the road. I think they're dog shit too.
Oh, they lost yesterday. Sorry, I thought they won yesterday. I got nothing in this game. Do you?
Nope. Hate the Braves, dude. I hate the Braves.
Shota and Peralta. That's a good pitching matchup. Brewers and Cubs. I got nothing in this one.
Great pitching matchup. Damn, you wouldn't catch me dead fading the Brewers at this point.
Yep. Brewers might just be really, really good. 64-43 on the year, 36-19 at home. Cubs are 4-6 in their last 10. Logan Webb. Steak, you know what I said to myself last night? I didn't do it, but I said in baseball, what's finally, it's taken me a long time to realize this and think like this because I'm always the fucking, contrarian thinker, paranoid, don't want to lean into what's working because I'm nervous it's going to stop at the right time and go against the trends, blah, 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 blah. But we're evolving, we're changing. I'm starting to realize that it comes down to just bet on what's working. Bet into the hitters that are shoving and the teams that are winning. Why are you making this right now?
Because I didn't hear a word you said.
Why? Did I freeze?
You sound like a robot.
Oh, am I freezing?
Yeah.
Fuck. Did anybody hear what I said?
I don't think anyone heard what you said. Now you're just frozen on your face. It's like a surprise face.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can.
I'm saying I'm betting on baseball. I think you have to lean into what's working. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, just keep talking. Keep talking. We're gonna get.
Are
through
you
this.
fucking Steven D-ing me right now?
No, we're gonna clip that though.
All right. What is this? Do you just keep betting on the Pirates winning? They're hot.
Yes, keep betting on the Pirates, and also the Giants suck.
All right.
And we kind of called it. We said the Giants would come back to life.
Yeah, but I can't take any credit. In the season, I thought the Giants were going to be. I almost took them to win 90 games.
If they
pick them with the Mets,
if they go like 36-10 to close the season, they will win 90 games.
Okay. What are you laughing about?
I don't know, dude. This is tough. It's tough. We're going through the baseball board and
Cleveland call short. I like the Rockies.
You like the Rockies, huh?
I think that's short.
Won't respect the fucking White Sox, but going to bet the Rockies against a team that you love.
Padres and the Mets is a pick 'em. Total's 8.5. Seems high for San Diego.
Yu Darvish has a 9.18 ERA.
No, that's probably why. Will Warren going against the Rays and Zach Littell. Looks like the Yankees are -130. What do you think?
What are the updated odds that we attend the Dodgers Rays game?
Maybe like +150.
Yes, +150.
Yeah. Do you want to go?
I want to do what you want to do.
Fucking annoying, dude. You're honestly you're worse than a fucking chick.
Okay, this is the thing. I'm gonna sound like a bitch.
But I know. Yeah, you kind of acting like one.
It was hot as shit at 7-something p.m. when I went for the White Sox game. I can't imagine what's gonna be like. Like, I only really want to go if we get that that club, that inside club.
Bro, this is what happens when you get old. I know. This is what you want to do. You want it the right way. You want it your way. You want it like Burger King.
I want to be in the AC.
Yeah, I know. That's the only reason it's worth it too. If we were 24 years old, we wouldn't think twice. We would just go.
Yeah,
you know?
Sweat and drink. But now,
I know.
Not so much. No. Then I'll be thinking like, oh, the Hard Rock has fucking AC.
I know. So here's my question: if we go to the Dodgers Rays, I need you to pay attention. You following me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you were at the stadium. What if I don't even care to get? What if we just get like standing? What if I get what you're doing? What can you leave me for fucking 5 minutes so we can wrap up the love of God? I don't even know what I was saying. What was I just?
Even if you knew what you were saying, we can't hear a word. You haven't heard a word you're saying for the past 12 minutes. I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what you're saying. You keep getting frozen. You keep getting frozen in compromising positions.
Am I free? Am I really that bad?
It's awful.
Can you fucking tell me it's bad? Let's just wrap it up.
Yeah, but I don't even know if you're capable of wrapping it up right now.
I'll wrap it up. Listen, do you want to get just standing tickets? Is there shade in the standing room?
There's literally no shade. I'm not even joking. There's absolutely no shade. But I will get standing room tickets for sure. I will do it. But yeah, there's no shade. It's so hot.
We probably shouldn't go.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you want to just fucking go to a bar with the MLB package and gamble our faces off in the AC and drink Guinness? Because I'll do that.
I don't know. That sounds terrible.
Yeah. I'm just saying, that sounds kind of fun. We could do
it. Okay, put yourself in my shoes. I probably won't have another chance this year, or maybe I will, to go see the Rays and Steinbrenner. Experience that is worth doing as a Rays fan.
Yes, and that's why I said I would go with you, but you have to make the decision because it is for you. I'm just being honest because I just went. I experienced the ballpark. I was there a week ago, so I would just do it to hang out with you and be buddies. But it's for you to decide because you're in Florida. You don't live here. You're a Rays fan. You haven't been yet this year. They play the Dodgers last opportunity. So you do have to make the decision.
You thought I was frozen, didn't you?
Yeah.
I just fucking D's nuts to you. Wait, all right. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but I don't like that. You don't have to go for me. I'm a fucking grown man. I could go by myself.
No, I didn't say I would go for you. I would go for friendship. I would go in the name of friendship.
You keep twisting your words to dodge everything I'm saying. You literally just said you would go for me. Run the tape.
And now I'm saying I would go for friendship.
I understand that, but I'm not going to, as a friend, I'm not going to make you go.
It's not about making me go. I want to go if you want to go.
This is Gat.
I know.
All right, but in all seriousness, I don't know. Chat, what would you do?
Oh, God, that's not going to help.
Bro, LFP Jordan said, what are we doing at fucking 1 hour and 52 minutes into the stream?
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, LFP Jordan. What are we doing?
I don't know what we're doing, bro. I think you should fucking seek another Twitch stream or seek
I can't wait to try Baffle tomorrow. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. Should I go to the Rays game in 100-degree heat?
Oh, have you ever seen Shohei live? Good question.
Yes. A poll is already active. Who the fuck is polling when I'm trying to poll? What would you do? Go alone? But that's not the fucking point of. I wanted to ask. Go to the Rays. Wet your ass off in 100-degree temperature.
Whatever you just said.
Go to the bar and vibe. Fuck that heat. Okay. Sound like a
Maybe we
fucking
stream.
nerd.
Maybe we stream at the bar, dude.
Oh, you want to sweat stream?
Yeah.
Oh, but like go outside and sweat?
No, Saturday sweat stream at the bar in the AC.
That doesn't sound terrible.
20, 30 Guinness.
But Steak, I don't care about the actual game all that much. I wanted to go to the stadium to see the stadium.
Cool. Then let's go to the stadium to see the stadium.
Is it worth it?
Yeah. We'll have a gay old time. I can say that.
Can
Definitely.
you?
Yeah, absolutely. What a great thing to say.
Sure. All right. Now I'm kind of in LPFG's Jordan's camp. I don't even know.
He's long gone, dude. He's never coming back.
You know what? This is a good time to end the stream.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
All right. See you guys. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Happy hour tomorrow. Steak's going to try Bapple. All right.